we're going to be choosing between 3 piles, 3 cards in this deck, and we're gonna, or 2, I think I'm gonna do 2 styles. I'm hearing 2 outfit looks in this reading. Interesting. Okay, so let's get started, shall we? I'm currently listening to Megan Thee Stallion, Not Nice. So maybe pile 1. You guys are too nice. Okay, what's the card for pile 1? Come on. I'm already channeling. Aw. Page of Chalices. You'll see in a minute why I say aw. It's very fitting. Okay. I'm so excited to be doing a fashion styling tarot reading. Like, what? Yeah, I need to I'm stepping into my energy, and I'm owning the fact that I'm a clothing designer, I'm a fashion designer. I love fashion, and I want to tie it directly into my spirituality, and this is not something I've ever done before or seen exist into the reality of this paradigm of existence. And I'm going to be that person to make it a thing, because that's why I'm here. That's why your girl's here. She sees things others don't, because that's her gift, that's her purpose, that's her role. Oh, I feel like, yeah, this message is for pile 1 to step into your ownership. You don't always have to be nice. Okay, gift and a curse is playing next. I think that's pile 2. So what's pile 2? What kind of dancing that is. Okay. Pile 2. Come on, card for pile 2. The Tower, which works as Hierophant underneath, but the Tower, gift and a curse. First of all, let's see who you are so we can identify you, collective, for pile 1. Who chose pile 1, okay? Or let's not do that. I mean, we will, but let's do who is your crush. Tell us about pile 1's crush, please. Like, what is their style like? How do they dress like? Page of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, Scythes, 5 of Scythes, no, 4 of Scythes, 5 of Scythes. They have a little bit of a baddie energy. If they're a guy, then they're like a bad boy energy, and if it's a girl, then it's like a naughty girl energy. Like their style isn't something you want to bring home to mom. That's what I'm hearing. To make you feel like you would have died and went to heaven. Okay, let's show the cards. So this person is very fashion conscious. They definitely have a statement with how they dress. Show 3 at a time. I can't do it all once. I think they were once someone like you as well. Like, they reformed. They were like, these guys don't finish last. So that's why they like changed. Because this world is in many ways very materialistic and focuses on the 3D. Not because people don't care for the unseen, but because most people understand the world this way. Why is everything reversed? Sorry. So you're matching their energy in the sense that you were like who they used to be. You're like a very nice person that gets overlooked, or at least you feel like you get overlooked, and you feel like this person's a kind person. this person might be a classmate, whether high school or college or university, someone you go to school with or work with. But I'm seeing it's like a learning place, or at most it's someone in your industry. But I digress. That's not about that. It's about who they are. They're someone who's actually very kind, but they put up a front, like they put up a face of being like more edgier or like more badass than they are, because they want to be seen as someone respectable, and they want to come across as intimidating, and they want to be seen as someone who's strong and can hold their own. They're definitely a masculine energy that was once a more passive masculine energy. So they dress in, I see like leather or black a lot. They're into tech wear, fashion. They like things that are kind of like cyber, futuristic-esque. And what else? Ew, I don't want that. So I'm just like adjusting. They adjust they adjust themselves a lot. They like to wear nice tailored clothing. They're really big in streetwear. So what can you wear to get their attention? They might even have some piercings, like ears with like a little cross dangling down, some chain necklaces, like big baggy black sweaters. What can you wear to get their attention? Just where the juicy part comes in. And I'm going to shuffle more cards. Yes, as I said earlier, you were like a very nice person, and you're getting tired of that because nice isn't getting you anywhere. It isn't getting anything done. I'm hearing from you. You're tired of being a wallflower. You're tired of playing it safe, being overseen or overlooked, and you know you're hot. Like, people have given you makeovers in the past and you would be like a bombshell, but you would like hide it again because of your personal self-doubt and self-esteem. How you look like right now, you tend to wear, I'm seeing glasses, and you might have freckles, you might be a redhead, but this reading is, I want to be more open and not just have one specific profile. But you're a younger person, you might have curly hair, or you tend to have frizzy hair. If you don't have red hair, then you have just curly hair. Doesn't matter how curly, it's just curly and frizzy. And you tend to wear glasses and sweats a lot because you want to keep it simple, because you hang with friends who are also like play it down too. So if you dress up, it kind of like makes you feel like a spectacle. Yeah, I really do feel like you're a younger crowd. Like, you're in your 20s, like mid-20s. Or at least that's the energy. You have a youthful energy, or you are in that season of life. Okay, so what outfits, what style? Whoa, so much fell up. Okay, so King of Scythes, okay, Knight of Stakes. I'm getting Grease, the movie Grease. If you've never heard of it, it's kind of like when, I forget her name, Blondie goes from being a goody two shoes to like dressing up like a badass to get John Travolta's attention. If you even know what Grease is, I don't think you're mid-20s. I think you just you just have a very youthful personality. I'm not implying that you're old or not, because who gives a fuck about numbers of age, right? But Grease, okay, like dressing like a badass. Two of Cups, yeah, it's like night and day. You have to show who you really are, like the edgy side of you, almost like a pineapple, you know, spiky nails, but sweet on the inside. I think this is 5, yeah, 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, you're gonna have to leave your friends out in the dust, the ones who discourage you from shining your light or feel embarrassed when you want to express yourself. That's what you're gonna have to like let go of, the shame of that, or letting them continue holding you back. Oh, and then we got Strength card. Okay, you gotta listen to this, I'm not nice, okay? Here is the cards. And then I'm gonna show these last two because, see? What style would I recommend for you? I would start wearing leather, like leather pants. If you can get vintage, like thrifted leather pants, or shiny wet look kind of like pants. They don't have to be fitted. They can if you want. Tapered, fitted, or just like pleather pants, shiny pants. Crop tops, chokers. Put your hair up in a high ponytail. So your crush likes edgy aesthetics. Your crush likes someone who's bold and owns their uniqueness, like a rebel with a cause sort of vibe, and not really worrying about other people's opinion, because that is something that they aspire to be within, from within to the outside world, and it's how they healed themselves. And so if you present yourself in that way too, they can identify themselves in you, and they can also, that's how you will get their attention, is that you went from like being like a goody two shoes to like showing your dark side, like trying to be perfect all the time, or being too nice, afraid to hurt people's feelings. Now you're just more honest and more genuine of who you are and what you're feeling, and you're not trying to be liked so easily. You accept yourself more. If anything, you like yourself now, and so therefore your concern for other people liking you or not is like barely existent. If you want to go to extreme, you can wear a wig, but I do see the visuals of someone who's blonde or light haired going dark haired, so you might want to dye your hair if that's something that's already within your endeavor of what you wanted to pursue in terms of aesthetics. Then go ahead, this is your green light. You don't have to go to black hair. You could go to brunette or like a dark red, or if you have like dark hair, you might go reverse, go to like blonde hair or brown hair. So it's opposites, okay? You might want to start wearing stompy boots too, or like leather kind of boots with like low heels if they're more comfortable for you, or knee-high ones, like the full length ones that are still low heel. I'm seeing like crop tops, chokers, pleather pants with like a puffer vest or something, and like high ponytail, and you do smoky eye makeup, and maybe you wear like a baseball cap or something. Like it's kind of like sporty, a little bit a streetwear glam, and a little bit like edgy alt fashion. And I think that ties in with the fact that they like tech wear, your crush that is. So Page of Cups, why I said all is because for Buffy, this character Page of Cups, they actually had an insecurity with their skin and their appearances, and they were afraid that because they looked the way they did, because they look like a human pig, right? They're a form of like some sort of demon entity, but they wanted to pursue their dreams of helping others in the world and working in the occult store and a metaphysical shop to help people with their needs. But this character was afraid of being judged for their appearances, so they kind of stopped themselves from living their life to the fullest, because they didn't think that they would ever be suited or they would ever be good enough to be in that role, or that they're scared that they would scare people away by their appearances. So for you, it's not that you'd be afraid of that you would scare people away with your appearances, but you feel like you're scared that you'll push people away when you show them who you really are, when in fact you really should be stepping into that, so you could align with the people who also see you and can accept you for who you are instead. So when you do put yourself out there and you start stepping into your truth and dressing the way you actually really like, which I do feel like this is your style, it's something you're curious about exploring. That's why you even like this crush in the first place, because their style really speaks to you. Once you start doing that, you're going to start attracting new crowds and connections with people who will support and encourage for you to continue being in this way. Because just like this main character who wanted to work in a spiritual shop, they were scared that they will not be hired if they showed who they really were. But in fact, they were the perfect person or being to do this path because they represent the other side, right? So for you, you represent someone who is tired of being too nice, and you want to step into your truth, and you want to represent that physically too. And that's how you will also attract the attention of your crush. So out of curiosity, I want to see how your crush will react if you decide to dress like this. What will happen? How will your crush react when they dress this way? Oh, 3 of Sides, Heartbreaker. Mariah Carey, Heartbreaker is playing in my head now. Oh, Stakes. I don't know Greek numbers, but I think this is 9 of Stakes. And the Lovers. That's a good sign. Wait. Tell me what the 3 of Sides are. Shot through the heart and you're to blame. Something is a bad name. What's that song called? Hold on. Bon Jovi, You Give Love a Bad Name. Why? Because you seduce them. Shot through the heart and you're to blame. Darling, you give love a bad name. An angel smile is what you sell. You promised me heaven, then put me through hell. Chains of love got a hold on me. When passion's a prison, you can't break free. He's gonna be, oh, I said he, so it might be a guy. If not, it's a masculine and feminine energy, like a masculine woman. And they're going to be seduced by you. You're a loaded gun. Yeah. Oh, there's nowhere to run. No one can save me. The damage is done. Ooh. Okay, let's show you the cards. Ooh, Page of Sticks is here hiding too. So, Page of Stakes. 3 of Sides. 9 of Stakes. Love. I think you're gonna be like perfectly their type, and they're gonna be like triggered in the sense they're like, oh my god, like you get me and you look good, and I'm facing the deepest part of myself when I'm facing you because I see myself in you in so many ways, and you get me, and what do? I'm torn. Do I go with you and I can't resist you? But it's also like facing my past. So you're going to be healing them when you do this as well as you heal yourself. You guys are like yin yang in that sense. Like masculine and feminine balancing each other out. You're going from the inside to outside while they're from outside, and they're reconnecting back with their insides because of you. Oh, that's amazing. So this is how your outfits will look together side by side. I'm going to put a few looks here so you have an idea how you guys will look like as a couple with your outfit looks. If you guys were to like walk down the street like an airport runway, that's what it's going to look like. Well, I certainly hope you enjoyed that reading, Pile 1. If you're interested in following me on towards the reading of Pile 2, you're more than welcome to. Or if you would like to book a personalized reading with me, you're welcome to check out my website down below at www.verucacyn.com, where you can shop my clothing as well if you would be interested if anything catches your eye. With that being said, I'll see you in the next pile. Okay, let's go on to Pile 2. You guys have the Tower cards. So the next song is called Gift and a Curse. So let's do this. Let me make sure Gift and a Curse is on loop. Okay, I need to get a haircut again. Pile 2, you're a spicy individual. You have a temper. But I'm being told to own that. It's not an excuse to become emotionally abusive to people or project onto others, but it's okay that you have more of a temperament. It's who you are, and to not be apologetic for that. And those who understand you will be by your side, so you don't have to feel like you have to be energetically constipated, so to speak. Let's go and start your reading off by seeing what your crush's style is like. I'm going to send it right here. Actually, I'm going to send the center first. I'm going to show you the cards that come out, and then we're going to move to the side. So what is Pile 2's crush's style like? I do feel like Pile 2 is more mature compared to Pile 1 in terms of age. Like They're working, they're a career person, career woman. Okay, what is their crush's style like? King of Stakes. They're like a man's man, like they wear plaids and jeans. You got Scythe. Oh, this person is a hard worker, and it's like they're always sticking their nose to the grindstone, and that's what I'm hearing. Is that the term? Like they don't even notice you because they're just so busy working. You probably know them at work. And then we got, what is this? V of Stakes, 3 of Stakes, 4 of Stakes. Yeah, a lot of jeans. They do a lot of heavy labor job. Maybe they're like a carpenter or like a plumber. Someone does physical labor and they're really busy, and you're probably on the computer end of things. If they're a masculine energy, you're definitely the feminine energy, and you're like at the desk as a receptionist all day, and they're like doing all the physical work, contracting stuff. Maybe they're like an electricianist or something like that. Okay, so they dress very practically. But you, on the other hand, love to dress up because you can. So you don't know if the way you're dressing is actually pushing them away or not. I don't think this person is even thinking of dating because they're just so consumed with their work, and maybe they have like secret low self-esteem. They don't talk about it, but oh yeah, I'll move over side. So this is what they dress like. They dress like a Canuck or something, like an American man, a plaid shirt, like a lumberman, or they wear a lot of like cargo jackets with pockets, denim pants, plaid dress shirts, white t-shirts, baseball cap, very practical. They wear like steel-toed shoes, construction type shoes. But I do hear that when they do dress up, they dress nice. Like that's what they wear every day. But when there's like work events and like parties going on, they show up in a suit. That's why maybe you feel like they're like a gift and a curse. They're like, oh, like if they knew how yummy they were. That's what I'm hearing. If they knew how yummy they were. So, okay, what's your style like? Let's get into you. I picture you wearing stilettos. I feel like you wear high heels and you wear fitted cocktail dresses, but you don't feel like it's working. So you want to know what angle to go out with this man. Okay, so you wear stilettos. You get your nails done. I do see bright colors for you, like red fitted dresses, and you curl your hair and you make sure your hair is glossy and perfect. So this person might not be seeing you because they feel like you might be not their type, or they don't see you. They don't think you see them as their type because you're probably like a city girl, a high maintenance girl, that you want someone who like can wine and dine you and bring you out all the time in nice cars, when in fact you're probably not like that. There's a part of you like that, but there's something about this person that's really humble and honest that you really like, and you're thinking of breaking away from your usual dating type for a change because it's never worked out, and you're starting to see why this person is so unique, and they're kind and they're sweet and genuine, but they're also a looker, and you feel like you could brush them up. But let's stop at that part and let's see what your style is like. I see you wearing red lipstick as well, bold colors. So let's see what style you should wear to get your crush's attention. Let's get their eyes looking at you. What can you wear? Suddenly I see you in, instead of stilettos, you're wearing like kitten heels, like white kitten heels with your toenails done nicely. And if you always put your hair down, you always curl it, to straighten it and put it in a simple ponytail. Okay, this is what we got last time in the first file. I just wanna, it was a card that basically signified rebellion. So it might be to rebel away from your usual style, opposite. So let's pull some more cards. What style should you how to wear? You dress aggressively, so instead you should start dressing sweet. Dress sweetly, softer. Yeah, more flowy. maybe reflect your style with their wardrobe. Dress a little bit more practical. Like I'm seeing you wear like white heels with like maybe white booty heels or open-toed kitten heels with like a French manicure on your toes with like a light wash denim jean. It could be flared or it could be fitted to show off your curves, and you're wearing like a blouse on top because it's still office wear, right? So you could be like casual, office casual. Another look would be, wait, hold on, we didn't finish the outfit yet. Blouse, simple chain necklace, and like you put your hair up and you put glasses on so you look a bit more studious, like going for that like cute librarian-esque sort of intellectual look. I'm hearing that might catch their eye because they're going to be less intimidated and they see that you're actually intellectual. I don't know, this person's kind of oblivious until you like shove yourself in their face in a way and like sell yourself in a way with you. They feel like, I don't say sell yourself, but this is what I'm hearing. Sell yourself in a way where they can actually see themselves with you, because once again, they have hidden insecurity issues, like self-esteem issues. Second outfit I see you wearing, I'm going to show you your cards in a bit. Second clothes you could be wearing, oh, like flowy, like a flowy, soft. I know you don't like light colors nearly as much, you like bold colors. So let's just say, instead of wearing red, wear like pink, or wear like a dress that has like red roses prints on it, and it's soft and silky, and it has like gathers off the shoulder. It has like a little bit of bell sleeves, and it's flowy, A-line down. And you could put your hair into a side braid and like dress a little bit more feminine and romantic. Not that you weren't feminine before. Before you were like strong feminine. Now you could be soft feminine. I can feel you're getting annoyed by this because you are spicy. But hey girl, you asked me what kind of looks will get this guy's attention, right? So, I mean, I feel like you don't always have to dress this way, but if you start at least incorporating some of these looks into your wardrobe, they won't feel so left out. They'll feel like, oh, okay, like you're not who they think you are. Maybe you just really love fashion. You have a very versatile wardrobe, you know, and they're gonna be less put off by you. That's a really strong word. So maybe in the past, you might have said something to piss them off or push them away, and then you realize that you kind of fucked up. That's what I'm hearing. And you want to like be on good terms with them. I don't know, I'm getting advice for like you to even ask them to help you out with something. They're like being useful. Okay, so these are your cards. A lot of the cards from first pile is coming into the second pile for some reason. So maybe the energies are overlapping. Similar kind of mindset when it comes to fashion. This is currently how you look like and how your crush looks like. Your crush has always been this way. There's no before, like pile one. If you dress differently, this is how you're gonna look like next to them, okay? So yeah, I do feel like maybe there's a sense of a level of defensiveness to why you're so like spicy. You have a temper, you're very defensive. Maybe you work in a place that's very like male dominant, and you feel like you need to look the part so people can take you seriously, so you act just as domineering. And I'm hearing like your workplace people call you a bitch, but you feel like you don't want people to try to attempt to do any sexual harassment to you. But I feel like if you start dressing softer, it might actually start disarming some people's egos, and they might see you in a different light, and they won't be like walled up and intimidated, like, oh, I have to be just as strong against her because she's going to like bite my head off, because you're already naturally defensive as it is. So you might just unfairly bite someone's head off anyway, even though they didn't do anything to you, but you feel like they gave you a side eye even though their eyes are just like that, I hear. So if you just start dressing softer and embracing that you can be you while being respected, and know that like you worked in their industry and your work environment for long enough that you already have earned the respect and reputation that you have now, that there's nothing to lose by dressing softer. If anything, it might even start catching many people's eyes in your workplace, that you might even have new prospects to date if you're looking for a long-term relationship. Yeah, because we have 5 of Cups here. with the, I think it's 6 of Cups, is it? Yeah, 6 of Cups. So it's like childhood, sweetheart kind of vibes. I think this person would be good for you, pal, too. I do feel like their energy, they will treat you well. And it's good to try to catch their eye. And once you start dressing this way, you're going to discover a new side of yourself, a softer side of seers is what I'm hearing. A softer side of yourself. And you're also going to disarm people's egos, and they're going to start being more level with you instead of being defensive and like feeling like they have to be like you're always in competition with each other, but like who knows more, or I'm a woman but treat me like a man kind of vibe. Instead, they're like, oh, you know, like you're still a woman at the end of the day and I'm a man and I'm happy to do things for you. Or they might even be gentlemanly and like they might even open doors for you, and it surprises you, and there's like a new level of respect for each other here, and a new sort of dynamic starts happening, and that might even start engaging their attention to look your way, because suddenly people who were hostile against you and cold towards you or afraid of you are suddenly warming up to you, and it's making them feel like, oh, maybe you're not who they thought you were, and they're going to give you a chance as well. So that being said, I certainly hope you enjoyed the reading, pile number 2. If you are interested in booking a personalized reading with me, you're more than welcome to check out my website down below in the description box, www.verucacyn.com, or you could check out my website and see if there's anything you would like to buy clothing wise. I'm going to be adding new stuff, but yeah. With that being said, if you're interested in seeing more pick a card readings from me, you can check out this playlist here. Until then, I'll see you in the next video. Bye!